Alright, back again. And so yeah. Okay, so 10 minutes to go. We have ERO Pavel in the Mercedes setting the pace with a 1 minute 7.7 pretty much. Owen is vibing right behind him at second place. Michelin's third. Good good turnaround from him. Looks like it's pretty tight at the top of the field with only a tenth and a bit separating them. So yeah, that'd be nice. Let's see, why am I dropping frames? Come on, I'm on 4,500. There we go. Okay, get out. All right, all right, perfect. Sweet. So yeah, who is out on track? Chihuahua's just finishing his lap off, so let's see where he finishes. Or so far. Oh, he's going straight into the pits. Oh, I Love Control has just gone straight into first place. Mantis is just taking it. Oh, all the fast laps are being set right now. Let's see, maybe Fakers. He's halfway on a fast lap right now, so we'll just go on board with him and see how he does. Bit of a messy corner entry, but a good exit, and he's now flying to the finish line. Let's see where he ends up. That's kept him in 7th at the moment. So not much of an improvement from Playker, who we know can do much better. Let's see nearer the back of the food, Dykler. Not sure if he's going. It looks like he's going back to the pits, but don't quote me on that. Is he actually going for a flying lap with that little amount of DRS? ERS? I don't think so. And his lap was invalidated, must have been invalidated with that hop over the curb. Here's MJC. Lower half of the field, not really showing any interesting problems at the moment, so we're going to go a little bit further up the field. Let's see what Pavel can do. Looks to be on a flying lap. Maybe he's just warming up his tires, I don't know. Either way. About to get the DRS now, and he's going straight to the line. Where's this going to put him? Oh, puts him up into 2nd with a 107.5. Just ahead of... Oh, you got 3 drivers in the top 4. Within the 10th of a second of each other. With I Love Control 2/10 faster than the other. Or... well, 1.5 tenths faster than the other, than Pavel in 2nd. So doing well. Doing very well so far. We're not interested in what Kotick is doing at the rear of the field right now. Okay, time to watch Dr. Fail, see if he's going to be able to finish a lap that puts him higher than P11. So 5 minutes to go. I Love Control in first position, Pavo in second, Jackie 25 in third, Mantos in fourth, Dayan Lazik in fifth, Michelin in sixth, Plaker in seventh, Owen Vibens in eighth, Pietrek in ninth, and Chihuahua in 10th. These are not the final standings, so we're going to see what else happens in the last 5 minutes. Go on, boy, go on, go on, go on! Ooh, he's improved up to 9th. But there's such a big margin at the top. Oh, as time's just changed now, so he's gone down to 10th. Acerek in the Ferrari has gone straight up into 3rd place from 14th or so on the grid. So that's an excellent lap from him. Ooh, now he makes it from 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th all have their times in the 1 minute 7.5s. Oh, as Dayan Lazik has gone even faster and entered a 107.2. Damn. That's provisional pole for the Slovenian. Is this I don't know if it's Slovakia or Slovenia. Apologies if I got that wrong. It's a unique, definitely a new driver to the league. Seems to be struggling with the controller a little bit. Okay, time to see what Kotze can do, because he hasn't set much of a great lap right now, so hopefully we'll see a bit of turnaround from him. Oh, as I say that though, he misses the apex. Goes a little wide. It'll be interesting to see how much controller players are affected when the new game comes out, because they did mention smoother inputs being the better, being more beneficial than more aggressive styles. So far so good from the Polishman. Going down to the line and doesn't improve. Aha! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, he was warming up his tyres. There he is now on his flying lap. Oh, MJC has retired out of the session. I wonder why. With only 2/10 faster than Kotsik. I wonder what has happened to him. Oh, as Plaker moves up from 7th into 2nd place. That is a big improvement from him. Chihuahua has also retired out of the session. People are getting a little bit desperate to get the last bits of lap time out. So that lap time has moved him up into 14. And as we see now, oh, Kotsik has also retired out of the session. So this is Jackie 25 on a flying lap. Mantos has backed out of a lap. Cycler is not on a fast lap right now, but he's finished. This is Pietrek and Dr. Fails, so Dr. Fails has dropped down to 11. That's Pietrek uses the slipstream off of Chihuahua, off of Dr. Fails to pip him into 10th place. So that's the Williams up into the 10th place, up into the points, while Dr. Fails will start in 11th place, which might actually arguably be the better position for him if he starts on the medium tyres. Jackie 25 is driving slowly, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, damn. That's great to see. Oh. So, what a qualifying session that was. What a qualifying session that was. That was pretty good. Also, sorry for any of you normal watchers who usually come by to see me race and, I don't know, do some shenanigans or whatever. I'm currently injured and stacked with a lot of uni work, so the best I can do right now is commentate on my league's action. But yeah, for any of you who are, I don't know, coming here for like some professional commentating stream, I'm sorry, that's not what I can provide right now. It's pretty difficult to keep the thing up and running by myself, like talking. But doesn't matter. Dejan Lazic, the champion of PC2 League, has gotten pole position. Playcar is in second. I Love Controller is on third. Mishler, my old teammate, is in fourth. Acerek in the Ferrari is fifth. Pavel in sixth. Jackie 25 in seventh. Mantos in eighth. Owen is vibing in ninth. Pietrek in 10th. Dr. Fails 11th. Chihuahua in 12th. Dykler in 13th. Kotsik in 14th. MJC in 15th. And Unique in 16th. Still, even on the final race of the season, we still have some new people coming into the league. If they're not new, they were reserves for people who couldn't make it. But yeah, on the debut, some of the people making their debuts in the league, despite this being the last race of the season. All right, grid is forming up, getting ready for the formation lap. But yeah, been really excited to see. It'll be really exciting to see the new. It'll be really exciting to see the new. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold on, sorry. It'll be really exciting to see people racing hard for the final points of the season, so that people can improve their standings. So, yes, here we are in Brazil, Interlagos. I can't believe that they would actually attempt to move racing, Formula One racing, from Interlagos to some new track that they would once build in the rainforest. Like, that is some 80s shit. Stuff that you kind of expect to be happening in the 80s, but no, they'd have no regard for environmental causes or political I know, I don't know, ideas. But like in 2020, or even 2019 when that news came out, you want to move racing from one of the most iconic circuits on the F1 grid to some random tilkodrome in the middle of a rainforest. No. No. Like, I can tell you this for free. How is it that some people get paid to make bad decisions? How? Give me some answers. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy what we have here in League Racing. Simple. Yeah, it's simple, it's easy to understand, and it's so much fun to watch. So, whilst, yes, I envy some of these people because I really want to be racing right now, at the same time, I am more than happy to sit down and watch the action unfold. So yeah, some people will do a two-stopper, some people will be doing a one-stopper. Don't know which one's fastest, don't care. Let's just watch this and let's go. 3, 4, 5. Lights out, away we go, and the Mercedes has got a good start as... Oh, I don't know what's going on. One of the Alphas has gone straight into the wall. Lost a bit of his front wing. I don't know what the standings are right now as we see some carnage in the background on the first corner, but Dejan Lazic is away and he's got a lead and a half already. Look at that. I'm not switching camera views until the thing sorts itself out because it gets really confusing. But look at that. That is perfect. That's a perfect race start from the Mercedes, but that is a tragic start for, I think that was Plaker. Plaker in second place. Who is this? Oh, I Love Controller is in second place now in the Haas. No. Ooh, virtual safety car. So they've got to slow down now and hopefully recuperate their energy and get themselves... Oh, it's back up to green. It's back onto green as we see a lot of controllers sliding around a little bit, just trying to hold on. Good cold tires, not really a smooth exit from him. Michelin's going to get a good run on him. Not into the first corner, but he's definitely going to get a little closer. He's using a bit of a slipstream. Michelin getting a good line into the first corner as we see a lot of action happening behind us. As we see so many people in the pits already. Sarek is all over the pack of I Love Controller. I don't know why Plaker isn't first. He most certainly isn't. Michelin is definitely getting closer to Dejan. As Pavel gets a little bit squirmy under power on the exit. It'll be interesting to see whether any of these guys will be able to make a move. Michelin's missed out to second place. As second place, I Love Controller going round the outside, trying desperately to make a move on as he hits the grass. Oh, was that going to make him vulnerable on the next straight? To Michelin. Looks a little bit like it. No, he has just enough distance to keep ahead. But Aserik is definitely on the charge behind him. As we see one of the McLarens of Deichler having a bit of a moment by himself. He's about to get lapped. Owen is vibing as also trying to catch up onto Aserik. Deichler is having a very bad day, creating his own yellow flag moments. All by himself, and he's created another one. What is going on? There he is on the track. Not creating any problems at the moment. Oh, as he spins round under acceleration on the exit. That is really weird. But I Love Controller has put that out of his mind now as he makes an attack into the first corner. Then goes out to the outside, and I Love Controller holding the inside. But will he hold it? Yes, he will. Dayan lost the lead, even though he had a great start. Has lost out to I Love Controller, who has now gone back up into first place. Not even back up, sorry. He's just gone into first place with a beautiful move into first corner. I'll tell you who's made a great impression. Unique. He's kept out of trouble. Went from all the way from 16th, put himself up into up into the points in 10th. Now, if he stays there or not, we don't know. It looks like he just got a penalty as well, so got a 5-second penalty at the moment. Chihuahua is the only guy on mediums at the moment, which is interesting. He definitely used that 11th place well and went onto the mediums and he's going to try and reverse the strategy a little bit. As we see the different position changes right now, I Love Controller going from 3rd into 1st. Michelin moving up 1. Most of these are because of Plaker, as Pietro now moves up into 10th place. As the other Williams, and he gets hit from behind by his teammate of Unique. That was some dirty driving. I'm sure he didn't want to hit him at the end of the day, but he definitely stuck his nose in on the apex when he was well overtaken, and then kept on pushing instead of like trying to let him pass. So the stewards will definitely be all over this to decide what action needs taken. But as we see, Owen is Vibin has moved up 4 places. It's an impressive amount for him. And Chihuahua also up 4 places. Kotick up 5. Plaker, the biggest loser, of 12 places. Whilst both Dr. Fails and Mantos have pretty high amount of places dropped, so it seems that they were involved in some incidents at the start. So yeah, it would be interesting to see if there was anything that happened on their watch that we could see later on. Unique has gone up 6 places, but he's now in 10th place. Not sure if he'll stay there if there are any penalties applied to him. So on the one hand, yes, he's done really well to come up 6 places, but on the other, he's also taken his teammate out. So yeah, MJC has moved up 4 places as well, so that's an excellent start from him. Right, let's head up to back to the front of the field as Owen is Vibing has moved up into 4th place. So that's 5 places up for him. That's great. Mishlo is all over the back of Dayan Lazic now for 2nd place. But Dayan also has DRS and holds him off into this corner. He doesn't have a chance to try and overtake him anywhere here. Pavel behind is also pretty close to his target of Owen. Jackie 25 is just behind him too. Just a bit of a Constantino effect right now between them. Some of the gaps get much closer to one another, and then they get a little wider, and then get much closer, and more wide. But I tell you what, it'll be interesting to see whether Dayan can retake first from I Love Controller with 6/10. He's now 3/10 back. He's got DRS, but he doesn't have enough speed. Oh, but I Love Controller is locked up, and Dayan has the great line through the end, and he's got a good exit, and he's now coming to get ahead of I Love Controller because he has the DRS. I Love Controller is trying to push him to the outside, and he holds the inside and holds the lead for another section of the lap. Woo! That was some good stuff. As we see, I think Kotsik or Jackie, one of them having, no, it's Jackie. Jackie 25 had a moment. And the Ferraris, oh, I just caught that on camera at the right time. Oh, damn. Ferrari was going up the inside of him, presumably because Jackie was a little slow, and that was a Cyric. Trying to go up the inside, and then getting punted off by the Renault, really. Seems to me as if, well, I can't really decide whether it was a racing incident or not, because I don't have the onboards, I didn't watch it long enough. But they will definitely be contesting each other on that. Blaming each other for each other's problems as... Look, there we go. Pavel is trying to go around the outside of Owen is vibing, but Owen has pushed him off the circuit and held him off for another lap. He didn't really like push him off, he just kind of like suggested, okay, you go here. Oh, as he's now crowding him out to the outside. Pavel was really trying to like cement his position on the track, but has not managed to do that yet. As we see one of the Ferraris spun round. Oh damn. That was no, it wasn't Baker. Sorry. That was a Cyric. A Cyric is struggling now, he's got some damage. I presume he's pretty mad at what's happened. As should anyone should be. As we see Pavel now getting the DRS and getting closer to Owen, but not enough. Not close enough. Mantos is pretty close to MJC, but not enough to actually benefit from any slipstream or anything like that at the moment. He's one of the closest ones to trying to get an overtake done. But Mishla is now getting a little closer to Dejan, and I wonder whether he can actually make a move now. As we see a Cyric going into the pits. So there's that. Mishler with DRS coming up to behind Leon, looking for a move into turn 1, but doesn't see one, so he brakes really deep. He's a little closer to the car in front, but that doesn't really give him a good exit after the second corner, and he's struggling to now keep up and doesn't make anything happen into the next. Oh, as we see, Pavel also trying to make a move on Owen, has been trying to do that for a few laps now. Nothing has come of it at the moment. Mishler is now up on the inside and has managed to make a move on Dejan and get himself up into second place with a brilliant move. I wonder whether Pavel will now actually get a good run on Owen as he's got DRS down the little straight. And he's made it stick, but Owen is sending it up on the inside, and he's been taken out. He's been pushed off and spin out that round. I don't even know what to call it, but he's managed to garner himself and get back up to speed, so he will be able to catch up and recuperate himself. But damn, there's going to be a few incident reports from this race. I can tell you that much already. Oh, as Pavel has now gone a little wide. And he's interrupting, I think, well, that's one of the back markers. There's two of the back markers, but he's struggling now. I don't really see any damage at the moment, so I don't really know why he's going off-road. So that was Acerik and Plaka. As we see Acerik and Plaka now making moves on each other for 14th. Acerik gets ahead of Plaka and holds 14th position now. So we see Owen is vibing in the pits now, presumably because of some damage. Now let's see Mantos. He looks to be just behind Unique. And he's got DRS, Unique doesn't, and pretty much a simple move around the outside, but will Unique try and do anything on the inside? No. No, he holds it pretty well, and he's got him. Now the other on-track action right now that we have is Dejan versus Mishler again, after Mishler overtook him. MJC now enters the pits as well. And so does Mishler. Mishler's gone into the pits. MJC is also going to come out right between the big packs. Okay. Plaka is all over the back of Acerik right now for 13th place. It'll be interesting to see whether he can actually make anything move. Mantos has also gotten ahead of Kotsik. It's going to be pretty tight between Kotsik and Unique. But Unique has got it. But also getting a few penalty points along the way. Or it seems like it. Oh, we have a yellow from Acerik, I believe. Pavel has gone in the pits. Oh, Baker is all over the back of Acerik right now. On the back straight with the DRS, but still can't manage to move her up the inside. Baker on the hard tyres, Acerik on the worn out softs. Tyre. Not even on worn out softs. Baker's on 7 laps, Acerik is on 3, so he should be able to just had a lot of slip there, I guess. Mantos having a great... Oh no, Mantos wasn't the one it was Chihuahua. Chihuahua having a great race right now, up in 4th. After 14 laps on the mediums right now. Plaka can't make a move on Acerik this lap as he locks up into the first corner. So currently no major penalties, only MJC with 9 seconds. The rest with only like 3 and 5 second penalties, some of which hadn't been served on the penalties. That is Dejan Lazic coming out behind Chihuahua and Michelin, who are duking it out right now after their pit stops. Michelin struggling for traction there. It's so weird seeing this racing with the F1 2020 liveries, considering we're now in the F1 2021 season. And I really wish they actually updated the game so that it would be in line with the actual season, as we now see Chihuahua lining up a move in the first corner but doesn't really see a gap, so he just opts to show his face in the wing mirror and just let him know that he's there. So he now gets DRS on the back straight, as we now go on board to see I Love Controller up into second place after a pit stop. Michelin will be right up behind him, but that's not going to be helpful for him to have someone right in front of him, not giving him a bit of dirty air to deal with an attacker just behind him as well. Woo! Both of them on pretty low ERS levels. And I Love Control now is up into second place. Jackie 25 is struggling up ahead, but he's there. He's up in first. Let's just double check what the tires are for the top tires. So yeah, Jackie 25 on worn out tires right now. Oh, virtual safety car. Oh, Jackie, no. Oh, he's gonna lose out for that. Oh, what the hell happened to Acerek? Has gotten, he must have crashed out or something. Oh, his tires seem to be completely off. Damn. Acerek did not finish. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. But Jackie 25 just misses out on a beneficial pit stop. 17 laps on those tires must be really bad right now. A lot of sliding, and the lap times must be really slow. So they just went past the pit entry as well, which makes it really difficult. Like, it just makes it tough to swallow, really. So they're back up to green racing right now. As we see a change of position for Dr. Fels and Pietrek, but that's in the pits. Jackie 25 is in the pits. I tell you what though. Dr. Fails. Aha, that looked to be a little bit more interesting than it was actually going to be, but yeah. Pietrek, Dr. Fails and Unique were coming out of the pits, but we need to get back on board with Jackie 25, who's coming out of the pits right now. He's got Owen is vibing as past him. It seems like Dykler being lapped. Yes, Dykler is going to be just in front of Jackie 25 in being a lap down, so it won't really matter to him right now. He just has Owen is vibing up in 5th place ahead of him. Dejan Lazic is also all over the back of Michelin. Michelin able to hold him off into the first corner on this lap, getting a good line into the first and second corner. But it seems like Dejan has got a good exit on the third. He's got DRS now, and he's going up on the inside, and he's going to take it. Yes, he is, because Michelin has no arms around the outside and has to settle for third at the moment. That is a change for second place in the ERO PC2 League. Woo! That was a good move. Not expected whatsoever either. We're going to also change up a little bit and go into this fight, because Unique has been holding up these two, and Pietrek will definitely have an axe to grind with him because he got taken out by him earlier in the race, and he's now going to look to make a much easier move. Ooh, Unique does not make it easy for him, but they're ahead. Pietrek is now up into the points in 10th place with 16 laps to go. Unique is struggling now. Dr. Fails has got a better exit and he moves out of the way. Interesting. So it makes he makes it harder for his teammate, but makes it easier for Dr. Fails, who just seemingly wants to move sideways as Unique now spins out. He spun out. And he's now being lapped by I Love Controller. He just spun out. So he's definitely struggling on these hard tires. Don't know whether it's a controller thing that he is just not used to right now or not, but damn. Whew. Alright, at the moment the gaps are pretty big. Nobody really around a second apart from Jackie 25 on Owen is vibing, but it's been steady. Nothing really threatening right now as of yet. Be interesting to see how this plays out now, because some people are on the mediums, some people are on the hards. Yes. So Michelin already has done 6 laps, so he's done one of the most amount of laps in the top 10. 7 laps now on the hard tire. Where some of them will be trying to get the medium tire up for 14 laps now. Jackie 25 gets a little closer to Owen, who doesn't have DRS. But Owen has a bit of a ERS advantage, sorry. Blocking him into this corner. Nothing too much. So far Owen is doing well to keep Jackie 25 at bay. Sorry, I went to the wrong car. Getting a little closer into this final corner. Is he going to mount a challenge on the straight? 6 tenths back, 5.5 tenths back, 5 tenths back. Now he's got the DRS and he's going to have a massive speed advantage. But will Owen keep it around the... Oh yes, he does. He defends, but he goes a little wide. He's used up a bit of ERS, I believe, to hold him back, and it's worked. But now he's going to deploy all of it to defend from Jackie 25 with a DRS. He puts him out to the outside. Jackie has gotten himself ahead, and Owen has nothing to say about that, and he's still got a lot of ERS left. So to be honest, I'm a little stumped by that move by Owen. He should have definitely put as much ERS down, you know, deploy as much of the electrical energy down as possible to mitigate the DRS effect that Jackie 25 had on him. Still, that puts Jackie 25 up to 5th place. Owen is down into 6th. The 2 Renaults are 6th and 7th right now, as we see one of the Ferraris off to the side. Not really sure why. MJC struggling. No, that was Plaker. Plaker. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. How the hell have I missed that? Owen 25 has tried to make a move on Jackie 25. Sorry, Owen is vibing is trying to make a move on Jackie 25, and he's now gonna get him back onto the straight, just where he got overtaken. He's trying to hold it around the outside. Jackie 25 is holding up on the inside and is not letting him pass. And Owen has to sit back. Ooh, watch your front wing there, mate. Oh, as he makes the lunge up into the next corner, and he makes a move. Oh, Jackie 25 takes him out. Oh, damn, that's definitely going to be taken to the stewards. Owen is not going to be happy about that, and to be honest, why should he? He gave, he held it. He had the corner. He was well in front. It seemed like Jackie just couldn't back out of that in time. Oh, damn. I'm so glad I caught that. Okay. ERO F1 is chasing down third. Michelin. Kotsik has come up 7 places so far in this race. That's excellent race for him so far. So, in first place at the moment we have I Love Controller. Oh, as we have a safe yellow in sector 2. Yellow is sector 2 as that's MJC crashed out of the race on the side there, causing a virtual safety car. Damn. And I was just about to go through the standings and see where everyone is. Anyway, right now we have oh damn! Pietrek 93 has gotten a drive-through penalty for speeding under the yellow under the safety car. So he's currently in the points, but he will have to go through the pits without changing his tires, and that's going to that's gonna put him out of the points. Oh no, that's gonna put him badly out of the points. We've all made that mistake sometimes. I've done it definitely a few times this season, where you're just trying to get to the limit of losing the least amount of time, and then the delta just suddenly crashes on you so quickly, and then all of a sudden it's too late, and you then get a penalty. And it's a harsh penalty. A drive-through penalty all the way. Like you can't do anything to change that. Alright, so we have I Love Control in first place. Dejan Lazic is in second. Michelin is in third for the racing points. In fourth we have... Whoa, hold on. We have a position change for fifth and sixth with Jackie 25 and Kotsik. Jackie 25 moving up into the fifth place quite comfortably in the end. And we have another inter-team battle of Mantos and Chihuahua, and Owen is vibing round the outside, holding... Ooh, and knocking Mantos a little bit on the front, and that's going to affect both of their run outs to the next corner. Damn, did not see that coming. Where the hell did Owen come from? Owen came from a long way back. That was interesting. Two teams having their teammates fight over a place in the points. And in one instance, the McLaren has managed to get himself all the way up from 9th into 7th. What a brilliant move for him. Pavel was getting closer to Michelin in the racing point too. But it's on the back straight right now, so he's going to have another lap behind him before he can mount another challenge into the first two DRS zones. Owen is vibing, is all over the back of Kotsik now, who is backed off a long way from Jackie 25, 3.8 seconds within a lap or so. Owen is vibing since sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix right now with a 108.8 and is setting the track alight as he puts himself up into 6th place. But, hold on. Kotsik is also trying to get him back round the outside, but Owen parks it on the inside and keeps him at bay. Here we go, another lap. This is interesting. As we also see, there he is, trying to mount a challenge on Michelin, but not fast enough. Unique coming out of the pits as well. That's going to put him in a fight with nobody. But he'll act as a back marker in front of his teammate. And he also picks up a 5-second penalty. I'll tell you... Oh, and he's crashed out of the race! All within a space of... I don't know, a lap or so. Let's get ourselves on board with Mantos right now, who is on... Oh, the map shows us as if he's pretty close to him, but he's not managed to actually get close to him. Pavel, on the other hand, brilliantly puts himself up behind Michelin. He's half a second off, so he's... Oh, he's just lost a tenth. Not a tenth. He's 2/10. Well, yeah, he's lost just 2/10 within that last corner. Okay, now 5/10 away. DRS, no ERS to help him either. He's going to struggle to get anywhere near that racing point. But he's got 6 laps to do so. Still got time. Mantos is getting closer to Kotick. 4/10 off. Kotick has not had a good few laps and is now been tumbling down the order from 4th place down to 7th right now. Possibly 8th. Mantos is just trying to get the slipstream, got the DRS now onto the pit straight, and it seems like a pretty easy move in the end. Got him in the wing mirrors, brakes in front of him, gets a good line, and they fight to the next corner. But unfortunately, Kotsik doesn't have that great of a run out from behind, so I doubt he'll be able to overtake. He has no ERS to also overcome that issue. As I also missed, Michelin and Pavel's trying to fight for 3rd, as Pavel also is trying to get a little closer but doesn't really have a stand in the 1st corner, but he's shaping it up for the 2nd. Got DRS, got the slipstream. Neither have ERS on them, as he's now got the inside line and pushes Michelin off the racing line and keeps the position into the next corner. Brilliantly putting the Mercedes into 3rd place, and that's 2nd and 3rd for the Mercedes at the moment. It will be brilliant for their constructors bid. I don't know where they are in the standings at the moment, but 2nd and 3rd place, both of your drivers on the podium is an excellent finish for the team. At one point both the Renaults were running well, but Kotick has now dropped down to 8th, and Chihuahua is hunting him down, trying to improve AlphaTauri's position in the championship. Michelin being the closest one, being the closest driver to an overtake right now. But since Pavel overtook him, it seems unlikely that he will be able to get ahead. So we'll get on board with Chihuahua, see whether he'll be able to chase down Kotick now. He's around 8/10 away, so he still has a chance. Probably not into this 1st corner, but if he gets a good run out of the 1st corner, he'll have a good shot into the 2nd. Kotick, though, does not have much speed available to him, as he now gets on the ERS and holds him off a little bit. Ooh, he's gone up onto the curb. Kotick leaves him enough space at the moment, but that makes him vulnerable into the next corner, and it looks like Chihuahua's going to get him. He's got the DRS. He's got a bit of ERS to help him, and he parks it on the inside. Kotick has no way to defend from that, and he moves down into 9th place, so it's a dreadful few laps for Kotsik, who's trying to mount a challenge around the outside on the next corner. And he does, but he doesn't really get far with it at the moment. Trying to... Ooh, he almost took out Chihuahua. Chihuahua being a little wary of him, trying to dive into the next corner. Gives him a little bit of space. And yeah. I've seen some of the overtakes on Owen is vibing. But I also saw... yeah, I think I caught the part where he was overtaking and somebody took him out, like on the inside. So you can watch back the stream later and see where that was. I can't remember what lap. Oh, the double overtake. Yeah, I was watching it from on board one of the cars in front. I didn't not really realizing that he was overtaking them. But we see Kotsik now is actually trying to put a challenge on Chihuahua. Doesn't have any ERS available. But this is as close as he's been. Like, after getting overtaken, that's as close as he's gotten. I'm glad to hear that, man. Alright. Two laps to go. I love control, brilliantly controlling the pace at the front with a constant 1.5 second gap. Michelin getting closer to the podium right now, 6/10 away. Dejan Lazic is in second, 1.2 seconds away. Doesn't really seem like he'll be able to mount any late fight, but we'll see what happens. Pavel is a little bit struggling right now. Seems like Michelin will actually have a chance to overtake them. Top four are also... Oh, well, that's pretty simple. Michelin has just gotten himself back up into the podium positions. As we see a yellow flag. Seems like maybe Kotsik had a little moment there or something like that. Pavel has now got the DRS on Michelin, but Michelin has held him off long enough. Doesn't even have any ground to get closer. So that's a brilliant recovery for Michelin. After getting overtaken for the podium position, he hunkered down his pace and brought it out and brought himself back up into third. That's brilliant. Yeah, Jackie is really struggling right now. 31 seconds off the top 5. But if I'm mistaken, he's improved his position, so that's pretty good so far. From 7th to 5th, that's pretty good. Chihuahua doing the best right now with 4. Oh no, Kotsik has 5 places as well, so that's good for him. Okay. Dejan Lazic is getting a little closer to I Love Controller. What are the penalties? At this point in time, I Love Controller is not going to win this race. I Love Controller has a 3-second penalty. Dejan Lazic is within that 3 seconds, doesn't have to push, and is going to win on the road. Well, sorry, no, he's not going to win on the road, he's going to win because of penalties, but... yeah. Oh, here's Owen, trying to make a move on Jackie right now. Going around the outside, holding him off. Going a little bit off track. What? No! That was one of the Mercedes going a little slowly, but... there we go. So there we go. Dejan Lazic has won the race due to the penalty for I Love Controller. Michelin has got himself on the podium and is 3rd and 4th. Comes Pavel. Fifth is going to come Owen. Doesn't have enough pace to overcome that big amount of penalties that Pavo got. But he's definitely going to get ahead of Jackie, finish ahead of Jackie, who struggled in the end and only manages 6th for the team. Sect 2. Oh, whoa. Bit of a discuss. Oh, I thought it was going to be something a little bit more interesting. So, carrying on from that, Owen is vibing, finishes 6th and. Oh! Owen had penalties, and that pushed him down into 6th, so Jackie actually does keep 5th. And it's an excellent result for both of the AlphaTauris of Chihuahua and Mantos. Mantos definitely usually finishes up in the top 5, but today only managing top 8 finish, 8th place. Kotsik in the Renault is in 9th. No, not even that! So many penalties that it's changed the whole order. Let's just go through the results again. Okay, let's just unpack this. Dan Lazic, first. Isle of Controller, second. Mishler, third. Pavel in the Mercedes in 4th. So that's that. Oh. Jackie 25 in 5th. Owen is 6th. Chihuahua is 7th. Mantos is 8th. Kotsik is 9th. Pietrek is 10th in the Williams. Missing out on the points now, we have Dr. Fails in the Haas, Blaker in the Alpha, Deichler in the McLaren, Unique in the Williams. Oh, Deichler in the McLaren. And then the DNFs today were Unique, MJC, and Aceric. All three crashed out of the race at some point. But yeah, thank you for joining us. I can't rewatch it, but he definitely should have. Yeah, if there are any people with any penalties, bring your own point of views to the stewards in the Discord, and then you should be able to get any unserved penalty removed. I don't know whether that will. They will change the standings accordingly, both the finishing positions and the actual standings, but it will only happen upon, like, from an appeal of the driver. We can't come in. Seems like you did well. Seems like you pushed yourself all the way up into 5th on the road, which is excellent. Let's see whether you're just double check whether your penalties can be removed or not. You never know. But yeah, that's all I can say for today. It's been a brilliant season for the PC2 League. Tomorrow we'll be streaming the PC1 League to watch them finish on their final race, see whether the champion will be crowned. But yeah, well done to all the drivers who have entered this league throughout this league and have kept it clean. Go through the Discord to double check all the standings and see what everyone else is up to. But that'll be all from us. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure to commentate on this. And yeah, hopefully we have another season of ERO next year on F1 2021. But that'll be all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.